Hello, welcome back to my channel. I have just gotten back from the gym, so I'm a little bit of a hot mess. I'm absolutely starving hungry, and I thought I would bring you with me for some meal prepping. So I'm going to make some lunch, but I'm going to make 3 serves so that I have some meals for the days to come. Although something tells me Danny's going to get stuck into this and there's going to be none left for me. But I've got some chicken which I had my butcher prepare. So I love to use chicken thighs because unless it's made in a particular way, chicken breast is just so boring, ill. And I really love the fats. I think fats are really important for hormone health. So I've got chicken thighs, skin on, because come on, guys, the skin is the best part, right? And I had my butcher remove the bone. Not all butchers will do it, but if you get a good one, they will gladly do that for you. So I'm going to make my marinade. I have been making these delicious low-carb sushi bowls with crispy skinned salmon a lot lately. I had such a craving for chicken today, so I'm going to use some chicken. So I've got some olive oil. I'm going to go in with some lemon juice. Lemon is a natural flavor enhancer, so I put it on most things, or lime, any kind of citrus really. You could use teriyaki marinade too if you wanted to speed up this process. You can get a really good clean one in the health food aisle of Woolworths. This is definitely going to take an extra 5 minutes, but I really felt like barbecue flavor today. So then I'm going to go in with a sachet of tomato paste. This is just going to bring a sweetness without adding lots of sugar to the marinade. Pop that over there. I'm going to add my Mingles barbecue seasoning. Mingles, honestly, they're the best. They make things so quick and easy. I do love blending my own spices, but when I'm in a rush, particularly at lunchtime, this just makes it so much faster. Then I'm going to go in with some garlic. Again, I really don't like pre-prepared garlic in general, but this is a fermented garlic and it's organic and I really, really love it. It has such a strong garlic flavor. Just going to put lots of that in. All right, what else do I need? Some salt. And that's our marinade. You can use any of your favorite spices. You could use fresh herbs if you like. It's Thursday, so I'm kind of out of a lot of my fresh produce, and that's where a meal like this really comes in handy. So I'm going to pour that over my chicken now. You could leave this to marinate if you really wanted to get the flavors in there, but I definitely cannot wait to eat. All right, I'm going to add one more ingredient. This one is totally optional. I am obsessed with this black seasoning. I don't know what it is about it, but I love the color, the richness of the flavor. So good. All right, so I'm going to pop this into my air fryer. You can pop it in the oven. You could grill it. You could pan fry it if you want to. You want to get that skin nice and crispy. And whilst that is in the air fryer, we're going to prep my other ingredients, starting with popping my edamame beans on to boil. And then we're going to chop up some cucumber. That's pretty much it. Okay, our chicken is ready. It smells so good. I've got the edamame ready to go as well, and I have salted it. So you just pop it in boiling water until they are cooked. All right, let's assemble. I love this option because it is not only full of flavor, which is my number one, but it has a really good dose of protein and of fiber. And these are the two essential macros that I believe women need to track, especially when they come into their 40s. Most women, shockingly, the statistic of women not eating enough protein or fiber coming into their 40s, honestly, it's so imperative that we look after our health because perimenopause and menopause is no joke. And if you're not getting enough protein or fiber, then you are far more likely to suffer from the challenges of menopause, such as weight gain, brain fog, loss of muscle mass, hormonal disturbances, the list goes on. So this is a really, really good option, and it's super fast as well. So let's get on to the rest of our salad. I've cleaned up a little bit. I've got some cucumber here and I've sliced it in half and I've removed the seeds. That's how I prefer to eat it. You can leave the seeds in if you don't want to fuss and you want to save extra time. And then I've also got some avocado. And avocado is one of the highest things, not only in healthy fats, but fiber, which is something I actually recently learned. I did not know that avocado was one of the richest sources of fiber that we can eat. So, cucumber, edamame. You find a spoon. Edamame, super high in protein, good source of fiber as well. Excuse all the background noises. I've been snacking on those. We live out on acreage, and you would think that it was the quietest place to live, and it is the opposite. There is lawnmowers, motorcycles, everyone has their big V8 cars. Okay, avocado. I am so excited to eat this. I can't tell you how hungry I am. And this has so many different flavors going on. All right, we've got our avocado. Next, we're going to go with our sauces. So my favorite mayonnaise is the Jevity mayonnaise because you've got healthy fats. It's made on olive oil. It's not made on all of those awful seed oils, which are one of the most inflammation-causing foods that you can put in your body. So I'm going to go with my Jevity mayonnaise. And I've popped it in here with some olive oil and some lemon juice, but you can skip that step if you don't want to be fancy. I've got some organic sriracha, just a little bit. It's going to bring more flavor to the dish. This is like all of the sushi flavors without all of the unnecessary ingredients. All right. Bagels, mingle seasoning. You can just use toasted sesame seeds if you like. What else have I got here? Okay, last two things. Sushi ginger. If it's pink, unless you've made it yourself with some beetroot to color it, then it probably has a lot of toxic ingredients in it. This one I get from the health food store. It's made with clean ingredients. Often I'll make my own sushi ginger at home. So if you want a cost-effective, easy option, you can definitely pickle your own ginger. It's quite easy to do. And then the very last thing that I've got here is some organic seaweed. You just get this in the health food aisle of Woolworths. And I'm just going to take that out. You can just tear it over if you like, or you can cut it into strips. Making a massive mess here. I'm going to sprinkle that over the, oh my gosh, this smells so good. I am so excited right now. That honestly was a 10-minute dish. And as I said, you can pre-make all of this, so it's easy to throw together. I like to eat fresh food. I'm not much of a meal prep person who eats 3-day or 4-day old food. I just can't do it. Too much of a foodie, but it's so quick to throw together. There we go. That is our barbecue chicken sushi salad. You could make this with some salmon. You could make it with some beef. You could use tofu, prawns. You could really make this any way that you like. So yum. I hope you give it a go.